is Summer Colada. She's a 5-year-old mare that I've futurity'd for the last year, and this summer I've started kind of hauling her to a few rodeos, and I'm just going to talk about the benefits that I've gotten from hauling her and rodeoing on her. So like for a year or so, you know, we just try to really put a solid fundamental, you know, the fundamentals real solid in there for the first year. Just running to the spot, staying soft in between your legs, and just that's kind of the way we've rode our futurity horses for the past year. And she's 5 now, and one of her little deals that she's had is she's kind of wanted to overrun the spot just a hair. And since I've been rodeoing on her, she's had to kind of read the cow more because I've been roping out in front more. And so that's one of the huge things that I've noticed in her since I've been rodeoing on her, is she's a lot softer now. Like when I get to the spot, even like if I want to try to go like futurity style rope on her, she's softer now, just going to the cow and getting to that spot now after I've rodeoed on her, opposed to when I hadn't rodeoed on her yet. So that right there is a big deal that I've noticed, is she's been softer, you know, going to the cow, just kind of reading them more on her own instead of relying on me to help her. One of the other great things that I feel like, you know, hauling these young horses is before this summer, she'd probably been to maybe 8 different places. And so she had kind of been hauled around, so she wasn't super just green to that when I started going, but just the hauling and tying up to the trailer before the rodeos, just all the crap that goes on around the rodeos, the announcer, the crowd, the flags, banners in the arena, just it's all completely new to her. So like now I just feel like since I've been taking her and she's kind of seen some of those things, that her mind's just like maturing. Like she's getting better just to be around. The low, you know, warming her up, she's quieter. And I'm not gonna say that is completely because I've been hauling her and taking her to some rodeos. I think she's growing up, obviously, and she's getting more mature. But I do think that the hauling and the rodeoing and just everything that comes with it has definitely helped a lot. And then like when I come home and practice on her now, like I got a futurity coming up in August, so I'm not gonna really change a whole lot of the way that I practice on her from now to then. I'm gonna keep kind of roping out in front, and if I feel her wanting to pull on me, then, you know, I'm gonna do some things to keep her soft. But I'm pretty pleased with the way that she feels now since I've been hauling her and kind of rodeoing on her. So I'm gonna keep roping out in front and kind of keep making her read the situation instead of relying on me to help her through it as much. And right there, that was kind of like what I was talking about, like roping out in front of her right there. Like she let me rope out in front of her, and then she stayed soft and just kind of let me do what I wanted to do with the steer in the hole. So, you know, I'm gonna rope a lot like that on her in the practice pen right now, where I'm just gonna stick out in front and kind of let her read the situation on her own and not rely on me and helping her, and just kind of letting her letting me do what I want to do with the steer after I've put it on the horn. So I was super pleased with the way she felt right there. That's kind of what I'm after. Kind of roping on the gain right now and just making her stay soft after I put it on the horn. This is not the only one I've taken. I felt like it's benefited everything that I've taken, but I've taken her a little bit more than the rest, and it's dang sure helped a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue, go about her the way that I have been, and just keep her soft, keep roping out in front, and yeah, just keep going at her. Like I said, she's 5 years old, so she's still young and still got lots to learn, but she's a really nice horse, and she's came a long way since I started hauling her. So Okay, so like I've kind of went to the last two, like made her go right to them, and she felt pretty dang good on them both, but she's pulling on me just a hair more than I want. So I'm only gonna rope one or two more, but these next two I'm gonna kind of rope out in front of me and just kind of try and keep her softer going to the cow. So like, and then another reason why, you know, I've been taking these younger horses to the rodeos and stuff is because not just me, but Ren and I both, you know, we want to make a product that you can go compete on at the highest level and then come back and rope at the futurities and have success. You know, I don't think that the horses are going to be like have to be rode by a higher numbered guy. You know, we're trying to make a product that's user friendly to everybody, but if you wanted to go and compete on them in an open style jackpot or rodeo type of setup, the horses are going to be seasoned to it and they're going to be good. And so, you know, that's kind of more than anything the goal for everything that we're training is we just want to have an end product that you can go compete on at the highest level or go behind a World Series barrier, you know. So that's kind of the goal with all of them, and definitely think that rodeoing on them and hauling them and letting them see different things, you know, more normally is gonna help them get to that point in their roping careers. So